Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. This is dealing with Marcus Thornton. How Young Dolph's brother, Marcus Thornton, informs their uncle about Maurice foul play dealing with Young Dolph's untimely demise. See, and that foul play consists of Maurice assisting the third shooter in the back to not only get in the building, but also have a close range on sending Young Dolph up. You understand? Before we get into it, let's pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Long live Flippa. Condolences to the family, and much love to all my folks in Dolph land. So this is what's going on here. We got Marcus Thornton, Young Dolph's brother. He informed their uncle, who is their father's brother, about Maurice Hill assisting the third shooter that was in the back. A lot of people understand now the shots had to come from the inside first. But the thing is, was they in there waiting the whole time? Or did Maurice bring him in at the time that Young Dolph and his brother Marcus Thornton was walking in to Makedas? See, this is what I want y'all to understand. This is all tied in to the storyline that Raven is telling, Maurice and Pamela. Okay, so from Maurice's perspective, he wasn't there. He was in the back, or he was, you know what I'm saying, he was doing something else, but he was not in the building from his storyline. All right? Also from Pam's. But from Raven's storyline is Maurice was there. He was in the building. He was there. He didn't hear. Now again, y'all got to go back and hear what Raven's saying. She's saying that he was in the building, but he didn't hear what's going on. He didn't hear what's going on until one of the employees yelled, "Oh, he's gone, he's gone." Or they got him, something like that. And that's when Maurice ran to the front and said Raven said Maurice seen Young Dolph laying there. And this when he went over to try to assist Young Dolph into not being sent up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Raven and Maurice is telling two different storylines. Again, Maurice is saying that he was not there. He didn't even bring up that he told Young Dolph to stay alive, stay with us. None of that. Right? That came from Raven. Now, why would Raven put extra dubs on that? Okay? I'm gonna let you guys know. Then in an interview, Raven also stated that one of the employees got a call. Okay? And when she got a call, that's when, right after, she said probably a minute after she hung up the phone, that's when, you know what I'm saying, the shots came out. Now, this is something that I believe a lot of people not putting together. And this is dealing with Maurice. And this is something that Marcus Thornton, Young Dolph brother, seen. Okay? So, Raven stated that, again, the cashier got a call, right? As Young Dolph and his brother Marcus Thornton was approaching the register, the cashier got a call at the same time. Okay? And that call came from the back. It came from Maurice. Maurice was basically letting the cashier know that, hey, I'm about to let the guy in from the back, so y'all better duck. I'm telling y'all something, man. Y'all, if y'all go back and again and hear Raven's interview and how she said that the cashier got a call when Young Dolph and Marcus Thornton was approaching the cash register to pay for their desserts, to pay for their cookies, man. How once she hung up the phone, no less than a minute later, the guy from the back with the blicky. So when Maurice let the guy in from the back, the third shooter in from the back with the blicky, he already done the job. You know what I'm saying? See, the guys who hopped out the Benz, who came from the front, again, they was all a distraction to make it seem as if those two guys were the main ones who did it, when that's not the case at all. The guys that hopped out the Benz, they was just there to send shots at the windows, you know what I'm saying, to shatter the glass, to make it seem like it was more than what it was, to make it seem as if it was just those two people and they hopped out the Benz shooting, and every shot somehow connected to Young Dolph and nobody else in the building. It doesn't make sense. When y'all put it together, it doesn't make sense. But again, if you put it together from my perspective, what I'm saying, based on how Raven even stated herself, that the cashier said that when Young Dolph, this is my thing, when Young Dolph and his brother walked up to the cash register, that's when they got a call. This to let y'all know that this was all the chess play. It was all properly prepared and planned. That everybody was in their proper positions because they was paid that bag. And again, that bag was bigger than Young Dolph loyalty. That bag was bigger than Young Dolph, who helped support these people. You understand? And not only the people at Makedas. I'm not only talking about Pam, Maurice, and Raven. I'm talking about those who are also part of PRE, who had their hand in Young Dolph's untimely demise. Like I told y'all before, you have to have money to make all this play out like this. And not only that, you have to make sure those who you pay are wholly on board just as much as you are. Because when they are, basically, if they're on board just as much as you are, you have a less chance on these people telling on you. Because they're going to make it seem as if, like, this is all part of their plan as well. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just a mess up situation. So that's the reason why Marcus Thornton, Young Dolph's brother, had to inform their uncle about Maurice foul play. Because Young Dolph's uncle, Flippa Uncle, he knows Maurice. They know the history of Maurice. Basically, they know his connections. You know what I'm saying? They know his street connections. When it comes to Trula or anybody else, you know what I'm saying, that's part of his family that's in the streets, you know what I'm saying, that make plays. You understand what I'm saying? And Young Dolph's uncle, he's one of the ones that know the history of Maurice Hill brother. He know how Maurice Hill brother, you know what I'm saying, was running the streets. How Maurice brother is tied in to Big Jook and Yo Gotti. So that's a whole nother side. And we know that Big Jook, Yo Gotti, they had a discontent for Young Dolph. So it goes to show how Yo Gotti, Big Jook, they motives behind Young Dolph's untimely demise. And also CEO Daddy O, his motive into Young Dolph's untimely demise. Because like I said, we see what's going on here right now. Everything dealing with Young Dolph and Paper Route, all the numbers is going up. And who y'all think really collecting that bag at the end when Young Dolph not here? You understand? But yeah, man, this video is based on Young Dolph brother Marcus Thornton informing their uncle about Maurice foul play, about how Maurice assisted the third shooter that was in the back. Because like I said, Maurice Hill was in the back the whole time with the third shooter. So Maurice Hill is the one who made the call to the cashier to let her know what's going on, to let her know the next play. Basically, even Raven said it herself. The cashier, when she got off the phone, it wasn't like a bye, I'll talk to you later. It was a instant hang up. Come on, man. This is all orchestrated and planned. All orchestrated and planned from the people who got that bag. Who can pay off the third shooter? Who can pay off the guys that hopped out the Benz with the blickies, that made it seem as if they were the two that actually connected to Young Dolph with they blickies. And that's not the case. The only one who connected with they blicky was the one that Maurice Hill let in from the back door. You understand? Hey, it's more at store. Y'all just pay attention to what's going on here. But as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.